I wrote this in response to the government saying how much they cared about people, how much they cared about patients in the NHS, and used that as an excuse for not supporting strikes. So I thought, caring Tories, what do you know? The original title was The Caring, Sharing Tories, but of course since Tony Blair, the Labour has also been neoliberal and followed the same policies. So I changed the title away from Caring, Sharing Tories to The Tender Neoliberal Touch. So here goes, and it's all about the caring of the governments of whatever shade, exception being Corbyn, of course, but we attacked him and had him for breakfast, so we're stuck with the neoliberals for now. Here goes. Those poor patients, we care so much. We've got the tender neoliberal touch. Doctors and nurses have no need to fuss. The NHS is safe with us. So shut down the wards and the A&E and that wasteful maternity. What's anyone important got to lose? Line those ambulances up in queues. If you're only half dead, then you're fit for work. Everybody knows sick people shirk. People should kindly treat themselves and sleep on trolleys, floors or shelves. It's people's fault for getting ill or old or poor and freezing in the cold. NHS overworked or overstrived, it doesn't bother us, the rich go private. Nurses and doctors don't care about you, and some of them look foreign too. Those poor people, we care so much. We've got the tender neoliberal touch. If folk don't like it, take a principled stance. Blame everything we do on immigrants. Of course there's a magic money tree, but only if you're rich like me. If you got loads of money, then we'll give you loads more. No need to pay tax, just park it offshore. 90 billion for the banks, or was it 94? A zillion squillion for the latest war. 500 million to Iraq. I wonder if ISIS will give it back, just to say thank you. Defending our sovereign soil? Nah, it's all for gas and oil. No money for school dinners or for pensions too, but a big blank cheque for the HS2. 1% for the nurses who were clapped as heroes, but now when it counts get treated like zeros. But 37 billion for test and trace, which doesn't even work, I rest my case. If folk don't like it, we've got a principled stance. Blame it all on immigrants. You poor people, we care so much. We've got the tender neoliberal touch. Sell off council houses, slam that door, divide and rule and blame the poor. Cut housing benefits, raise the rents. Why shouldn't people live in tents? Conscience trouble me? What for? Just vote myself a pay rise and start a war. Pocket arms trade payouts? Smile and wave. Praise all the dead for being brave. Casualty figures looking bad? Just slap on a poppy and try to look sad. Cheer the troops on, off they go, off to die for Texaco. We did all that, we're wreathed in glory. It's such fun to be a Tory, whichever party you're hiding in. The champagne's lovely, come on in. It all gets paid for out of tax, so vote yourself a pay rise and relax. If folk don't like it, take a principled stance. Blame everything we do on immigrants. Those poor people, we care so much. We've got the tender neoliberal touch. COVID pandemic, just a balancing act. The biggest balancing act on earth. How many lives is big business worth? People's lives or the economy? Such an easy choice for me. 50,000, 100,000, maybe more. They're not worth much, the lives of the poor, unless they're at work, making me money, just like little bees, making me honey. If folk don't like it, take a principled stance. Blame it all on immigrants. While we destroy the welfare state, time to whip up a little more hate. Time to take an heroic stance. Blame all we do on immigrants. Those poor people, we care so much. We've got the tender neoliberal touch. The government's gone now. This last from me. Don't let them divide us, you and me. Immigrants are not the enemy. Remember one word, solidarity. Let's stand together. Let's smash austerity. And while we're at it, let's smash capitalism.